Hey, book babes. Welcome back to Two Girls One TBR, your chaotic book besties here to wreck your reading list one morally gray man at a time. I'm Rebecca, and you can find me at Azrella Reads on TikTok and on Instagram. And I am so excited to be here with my gorgeous co-hosts, Kirsty and Jess. How are you doing, ladies?
Hi. Doing good.
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's nice out today. It's a nice day, at least so far. And Kirsty, let's tell all the people where are you at now, because we're tracking you through the podcast here.
Yes. I am in Bellington in Washington. So I'm in North Washington. I'm about 20 miles. Look at me doing it in miles and not kilometers. From the Canadian border.
Okay.
So once we finish recording today, we're going to cross the border. Hopefully it doesn't take too long.
Now, when you cross the border there, is it just you're on like a road, or do you have to cross a bridge? What is it in that area?
It's a road. It's just a normal road to cross.
Okay.
But because of the car will be our main issue. We have to stop and show all of our paperwork and whatnot. So,
Okay.
Jared has to stop and show all of the paperwork, and I just sit there and read my book.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
So now,
let's be honest.
So now you were saying earlier that you've had some interesting experiences. So what is your interesting experience of the week?
My interesting experience of the week started yesterday.
Okay.
So we pulled up, this is a really cute town, but about 15 minutes out of town on the water, we pulled up to park for the night, to camp. And then I was like, oh, it's right near the water, but it's like this. So I was like, right, I'm going to hike down and sit by the water and read my book and watch the sun go down and whatnot. Anyway, sitting there, I'm like, right. So I hike down this thing. What a hike. I did it in my Crocs. Would not recommend. It's one of those ones where they had ropes so that you could pull yourself up and down the rocks. Anyway, disgusting.
Whoa.
I got down there and there's a train track, which I didn't think there would be. Anyway, so I crossed the train track and I looked to my left and there's this beach. You call it a beach. I call it some rocks by the water. There's some rocks by the water. And down there, standing there, is 10 men and they're all butt naked.
Well, that's an interesting thing and unexpected.
I was not expecting.
Okay, now I have questions.
Oh, so many.
Were they were just standing? Were they in a circle? Were they just having conversation?
Just standing there. You know how they stand with their hands on the backs of their hips?
Okay.
Naturally.
Walking into the water, just swinging in the breeze.
Breeze. Interesting.
Yeah. Were
they growers or showers?
I hope for their sake that they were growers. But I didn't. I did not look. I looked obviously, but I looked and then I looked away because I was shocked.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wow.
What exactly were they doing though? That's weird.
Chilling.
Is this some type of group activity that people do?
I don't know. I mean, they had a beach umbrella.
Okay.
And they got in the water and swam and then got back out of the water. Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't truly surprise me because my home state is kind of weird. So
do they have random naked people on the quote beaches?
Not to my knowledge, but you learn something new every day.
That is true. This is interesting. I want to know more of why they were doing this.
I feel really bad for the train driver.
Ooh.
Because I'm sitting on the rocks. I walked I don't know what it is in feet. I walked about 100 meters down the water so that I wasn't looking at the people and sat looking the other way so that I could read my book in peace.
Yeah.
Did they notice?
And then I hear this. Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah, they did.
Did they seem bothered? No.
Not at all.
Oh, now we have to have this. We have a part of a visual, but how old were these individuals?
I would say mid-30s.
Oh, I was expecting old guys is what I was thinking.
No, I did see one old guy.
Okay.
I need to know what this weird club thing is that they're doing.
Wow.
Maybe
I
this
don't
is
know
a
either.
thing.
And then I looked it up on Google Maps because it was marked as a beach on Google Maps. So I looked it up to see if anyone had written a review to be like, yo, look out for the
Lots
naked
of
people.
naked people.
Naked people, yeah.
Not one.
No.
Not one.
So maybe you were just there by chance
Maybe.
and got to
Maybe I'm
experience
going to
something
leave.
weird.
You
I'm
should
going to
leave
leave
a
Google
review
review. Yeah. And I'm
about
going
the
to write
naked people.
Because then
4
maybe
stars. Great beach. Many naked people.
maybe then like somebody else will comment on your thing and they'll explain what that was.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have asked, but I couldn't. I couldn't.
I don't blame you for not asking, though.
Thank you.
I think it's weird that they acknowledged they knew you were there and they obviously didn't care. But it was just men, no women there, just men.
No women. Not one woman. Maybe they were.
Oh yeah,
You never know.
Maybe I felt more safe. I didn't feel. There was no icky feeling.
Oh, maybe
or
it was
anything.
just like
nobody was.
Was it
maybe
a
they were
group
just hanging out.
activity, like a group orgy kind of thing?
Maybe they just didn't want tan lines.
That's possible.
I mean, it was sunny. It's probably one of the 5 days of sunny weather that the state saw.
Yeah.
So.
Still, I'm still intrigued.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's different. I wasn't expecting that when you told us you had a story
Me
for us.
either.
That was not on my bingo
Yeah.
card.
No,
Yeah, no.
neither on mine. But that's
I
why
was
I
going to
waited
say it
to
wasn't
share.
on hers either.
Did you?
So that we could share with the world.
Well, did you tell your husband? He didn't come down to the
No,
rock, so he didn't
no,
get to see this and experience.
No, he didn't. But I got down to the beach. Hold on, I messaged him when I got down there, and I said, "Fuck, where is it? I've scrolled too fast." I said, "I must have missed the memo that this is a naked beach." And then he said, "Nice." He said, "Ready?" He said, "Nice titties." And I said, "No, all men." And he said, "Ew, lol."
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't know. In the United States, do we really have any nude beaches? I don't, because people here are very. There's a lot of prude people here. It's like the Puritans came over here and they never left. People are very, but yet, porn and that kind of stuff, we're like the number one country that produces that kind of stuff. But yet, people are very, very odd when it comes to nudity in any form. I mean, they have meltdowns about women when they're breastfeeding. You're feeding a baby.
That's true.
She's not whipping it out, being like, "Here, look at me."
Yeah.
We don't have that issue at home.
Do you have nude beaches in Australia? Just nude ones?
Wow.
I don't know if I could do it though. But then again, I think
I could not.
I think I could do topless. I think a lot of women just go to the beach and they go topless. But I don't think I could go the whole way.
I don't think I was in Germany and they have spas, incredible spas. It's a Disneyland for adults, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I had to go on bathing suit day because I just I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I think what you think you're going to see isn't always necessarily what you're going to see, because the people that choose to reveal the things they have are not necessarily the ones you want to see what is revealed.
100%.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I think I would have been a lot more closed off about it, but last year I went to Burning Man. And now the world is my oyster, I feel, in terms of...
Nothing shocks you anymore.
So many penises that week.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Why is there so many penises out at Burning Man? That's just a question.
Because people don't wear clothes.
Oh. They just want to be naked there. That's interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't.
The orgy dome wasn't even going last year, so.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, it's a legitimate thing, the orgy dome. But you can only go in, so it's women can go in and then men can go in, but men can only go in if they go in with a partner.
Well, that makes sense.
So it's
because
so
some
it's
men
not
would
creepy.
just because some men would just watch. Be creepy. Yeah, because you notice that tells you a whole lot. Women can go with women, but men have to go with someone, not just men, because
Yeah.
I was listening to a thing and it was talking about, they were saying something about women. And they're like, well, I'm not afraid so much of women because it's 70% of like crimes and stuff are men. And they were going through this whole big list of what like women don't do a lot of the things that men do. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing with would you go out in the woods? Do you want to run across a man or a bear? Which would you prefer? Like if there was some weird man out in the woods, you don't
That's a
know.
good question.
A bear,
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they're dangerous, but most of the time they're not going to bother you, You can make them, be big and they'll leave you. But some weird, creepy man out in the woods, you might not have that option. So, and then a lot of men don't understand, they can't understand why women would pick the bear over them.
The bear.
They need to reevaluate themselves and think about. Interesting, but there's an orgy dome. See, we learn things all the time from Kirsty. We didn't even know.
So many things. Wow.
And that's an American thing, guys. That's not even.
I knew because isn't Burning Man's a concert thing? Yes or no?
It's an art festival.
Oh, it's an art festival. Why was I thinking?
Wow.
Maybe I'm thinking of Coachella. Is what I'm thinking.
There's still lots of music and whatnot at Burning Man. Like I went to a sunrise set for. He's Australian too. Anyway, they've got lots of random DJs and stuff there that play, but they don't tell you that they're going to be there or don't tell you that they're going to play. So if you see them, you see them. If you don't, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing.
Would you go back to it? Would you go?
Oh, 100%.
Would you go in the orgy dome?
See, I would. Jared would not. That's my problem.
You would go in.
And I wouldn't go in without him.
Well, yeah.
That's fair.
Well, and he wouldn't be able to go in without you.
Without you.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah. I did do the, I don't remember what it's called, but I did like a bondage thing where this guy tied me up and hung me from the roof.
Oh.
That was really cool. Yeah, like, it's meant to be in like a sexual way. So they like tie you up with rope in different positions that cause different parts of your body to feel different things.
Oh.
And then like I was hung like up, kind of upside down, so that all the blood ran to my head. But it then alleviates the pain further back in your body.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the guy was really cool. He was actually from Australia, which was funny.
Kirsty has interesting life experiences, I have to tell you.
Do I need to go to Burning Man? I think I need to go.
I think you need to go to Burning Man.
I think I need to go.
Where does that happen at? I don't remember. Is it in California or where does that happen?
Nevada.
Oh, okay.
It's hot as balls. And it was really great fun. I had a fantastic time. I was really worried about going because I didn't think it would be my thing. I'm quite an introverted person. And Jared is very extroverted, and he's done Burning Man twice before, so it was his third time and my first time. But I went there, and I'd never felt so included, and never once I think we were there 8 days, and I never once in that time felt like I was being judged by anyone. Like, I didn't feel, I'm quite an insecure person. I did I feel insecure. Like, I'm walking around with like a mesh top and like titty tape on my tips, and that's all I'm wearing.
Nice.
Apart from pants.
Sure.
And like people don't stare, people aren't rude. Like,
wow,
it's just a great community feeling.
What do you think it's because
great.
like everybody's just free feeling more, and that's why there is no judgment?
I think so. 100%. And everyone's just so nice, right? And it's one of the, once you get there, you don't, like, you obviously have to pay to go, but once you get there, you don't pay for anything. So if you walk up to someone, or you walk up to someone's camp and you need water, they'll give you water. Like, different camps put different food on, like, for different people at different times. There's all these different activities. Like, you don't pay for anything once you're there. You're just there.
That's interesting.
That's so cool.
That is an interesting thing. See, I don't know why. I think I was confusing it with Coachella is what I was confusing it with. This
That's
isn't
potentially-
Coachella. Isn't that the one where they all go and that's all music? Isn't it? Or is it something
Yeah.
different?
The one with the big Ferris wheel, that's Coachella.
Okay, so that's the one I was thinking of. Oh, interesting though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, okay, then that explains why when Kirsty goes down and she sees 10 men 10 men are randomly naked, it doesn't faze her.
Yeah.
Who knows?
This is interesting. Now,
Oh.
this will be interesting now once you go further north. See, I think this is something we should do every time we record. You have to come up with what is the weird thing of the week.
I like that.
I like
Yeah,
this. This is a-
this should
this
be a
is fun.
thing.
I will endeavor to give it my best go. I'm heading into Canada though, so maybe there won't be anything weird going on.
Yeah.
Canadian people are very
Mm.
nice. They have a nice
Yeah.
disposition about them. From what I get, you might get to see a Mountie. I don't know if is that all across Canada? Is there Mounties? Is that a thing, or is
I
that
don't know
only
what that
Providences?
What is that?
A Mountie?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
their police, and they're mounted on horses. They're Mounties.
Oh,
Oh.
and they wear, I think their uniform's red for some reason. I'm thinking, you guys have never seen the movie Canadian Bacon? Have you ever seen the movie? It's probably from the 80s,
No.
and it has Rick Moranis, and he was the guy from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Do you remember him? It was the dad.
Oh.
Okay. There's
Yeah.
him, and I can't think of what the other guy's name is, but they used to do like a comedy thing where they would drink beer all the time, and it was something with that, and it was Canadian Bacon.
Huh.
And it's something with that. I can't remember. There's because they had beer, and then they decide they're going to have a war with Canada, and
Okay.
Canada's like real nice, and they don't. You just have to see it. And it's
I
the
wanna watch
Mounties.
it now.
It's Canadian
Fine.
Bacon. It is not a high-rated movie, just so you know, but it is.
Okay.
It's one of those movies that once you've seen it, then you'll know what it is.
Cool. Okay.
interesting. Shall I tell you about my book of the week? Or
Yes,
what
you
book I'm
should.
reading?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
The penises distracted me. I'm sorry. The random
It's okay.
penises.
My book still has penises in it.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that's a positive thing.
We're
Okay.
winning.
That's good.
I am reading Devour Me by Emily Rath.
Oh, okay.
Emily Rath is predominantly known for her Why Choose contemporary romance. However,
Okay.
this is Why Choose paranormal romance.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
she's a human, he's a witch, and then the other sentient being is a wraith.
Ooh.
So their meet cute is the wraith trying to steal the witch's soul, and the
Oh.
human stops it from happening.
Oh,
I'm
interesting.
writing this down. Okay.
Yes, it comes out on the 4th, so on
Okay.
Tuesday. This will be out after that, I suppose. Yes, very good. I'm enjoying it so far. It's also quite funny.
Ooh. Love that.
Emily writes great funny, and she actually lives in PNW
Oh.
somewhere
Yay.
on some island. Which island? I don't know. Anyway,
There are a
she's
few. Yeah.
yes, she's a cool lady. And in my ear holes, I am in the midst of my Throne of Glass reread.
Oh, yes. How's it going?
It's killing me slowly.
Are you picking up on anything differently now that we're looking towards ACOTAR and Crescent City, all that?
Yes.
So you're picking up other things or other Easter eggs and stuff like that.
Yes, most definitely. Definitely things that I hadn't picked up on before. I think especially when it relates to the beginning of the series towards the end of Throne of Glass. But then I'm hoping to, when I get towards the end of Throne of Glass, because the last book is like 1,000 pages, when I get there, that I will pick up on things maybe more related to ACOTAR and Crescent City.
Interesting. I seen a little, like, you know how people put out their theories, because I'm all for the theories because it's exciting. But this one, they were saying they think at the end of book 6, this is their prediction. Again, we don't know the name of the book. We do not know whose point of view, but they think at the end it's going to be like but Jess, how far are you in Crescent City?
Finished Crescent City. I'm on House of Sky and Breath now.
Okay. Well, I can't really say this, but I'm not going to say
Sorry.
exact because you're not where you're at, but that somebody from Throne of Glass is going to appear and someone's going to say hello to them. Kirsty will know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they think that's going to be the end of book 6, and it's going to have someone from Crescent City be there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not sold on that because Sarah was not as adamant about Throne of Glass as she was with Crescent City. But,
no.
You know,
but she's kind of talking about like the main person from Throne of Glass and then the main person from Crescent City and then one of the main people from the person in ACOTAR who has that famous hello line is the person she's referring to.
Yes.
It's the same famous person in ACOTAR who says that. Hello.
Yeah.
That's my main male actor voice. I don't know if you can tell. That's why
I like it.
Why I'm not a voice actor.
I don't think I could do a male's voice as like I was reading. I would have to get I don't think I could do it.
No, I don't think I can do it either. It's unfortunate.
Because they
think of all the money we could be making.
I know. Dang it.
Well, they had again, Instagram always has interesting things, and it was talking about like male narrators when they have to do the female voice. If you guys ever seen the movie, oh God, what was it? It was with not Gary Sinise. It's Rob Schneider. It's where the hot chick. Did you ever see it?
Oh, hot
and
chick.
He goes,
yeah,
me, Jessica.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
Such a good movie.
Have you ever seen that, Kirsty?
I have no idea what you're
so
talking
funny.
about.
You don't know what it is?
So funny.
Oh my God, I'll send you some so you understand.
The only thing I can think of is White Chicks. Do you know when he's in the car and he's singing and he's like, making my way downtown?
Oh God. Oh, that's so good. Oh my God. I haven't seen that movie. And so I think, did they say something that they were going to do another one, or that maybe it was just people were just talking about it?
I know. I think they are. I feel like that's a thing. At least I hope it's a thing. I freaking love that movie. It's so good.
Kirsty, but you have to watch The Hot Chick. You have to watch it. And it's from like, what would you say, early 2000s? Something like that. Yeah. And it has, is it Rachel McAdams? Is that who it is in there? Is that who it is?
Ooh, I can't remember.
I don't know. It looks like her.
The chick from The Notebook?
Yeah, I think it's her, but it might not be her. I could be wrong. It's a blonde girl that reminds me of her, if not. And she's not very nice. And she's kind of an asshole. And she uses her beauty and things that she thinks that gets her what she wants. And she goes into this this store in the mall. And also Adam Sandler does cameo in this because him and Rob Schneider are friends. And so he's in there and he's like doing all kinds of stuff, and he's showing remember it was a model of Nelson Mandela's prison. He's like, you can put your weed in it. That's what he keeps saying in everything, because he's like real high the whole time, and it's hilarious. And she steals this pair of earrings. She swaps them is what she does, and it puts events into motion, and that's how she ends up in Rob Schneider's body as it's right. Jessica. That's how.
It's such a good movie.
Oh my God, you have to see it. So that will we have added that now to Kirsty's list of when she's bored that she needs to watch. Now, what are you reading, Jess? Are you reading anything good right now?
So let's see. I have my ARC, Venom Sweeter Than Honey. And that one is like cowboy monster romance situation. So it is a great time. I'm maybe like 20% into it, but the first one is Blood Sweeter Than Honey, and just chef's kiss. Like, they're so good. And then let's see, I started Don't Hold Your Breath, KL Hill, who we're about to talk to. And then and then I'm listening to House of Sky and Breath second Crescent City book, which I am very early into it, and I'm very curious as to what it has to do with anything. I'm a little confused
Yeah, fair.
because there's like a prison and we're breaking out of it or something. It's interesting.
It's a lot of Scooby-Doo. You got to remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Crescent City is, the whole series. It's a lot of Scooby-Doo, and all of it is Bryce trying to find the answers that she thought she knew, and she knew nothing. And then you're discovering the bad people
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
prison.
Because they've introduced a new character who she's trying to help save some kids or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I started Crescent City 2, I was like, it starts and it's a new POV. And I was just like, what the fuck? How am I going to remember all these fucking POVs?
Yeah.
And you're just like, great, cool. I'm just going to.
Yeah. So I'm really
roll with
trying to
it.
focus in and just go along with the ride.
A lot of stuff happens in that book. A lot of, and then
Mhm.
is that where we get introduced to Agent Day?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. You'll find Agent
Okay.
Day.
You'll love them.
I'm so excited. Okay.
I love them.
And
They're one
then-
of my favorite characters
Yes. And then you
in
will
that series.
then when you get to the third book, you will get more with those particular people.
Yes,
Okay.
so
A lot
much
more.
more.
Yeah. But you'll get
Yeah.
introduced to them in this one. You'll start seeing Agent Day. And you'll see.
So are Bryce and Hunt like still prevalent?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
They're
Okay, cool.
prevalent through the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Bryce is still definitely the main.
Yes.
Okay.
She's the main. These are all side characters, but they're important side characters.
Okay.
They're not just like footnotes kind of deal.
Okay.
They play an important role.
I find it really
Okay.
interesting. Like when you read ACOTAR, right? It's really one person, right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
both Crescent City and Throne of Glass are like so many
Lots.
POVs. Like I'm on book 3/4 of Throne of Glass at the moment, which is if you include the prequel.
Mhm.
And I think my book has 5 POVs.
Wow.
And it just gets more, I might even be more than that. And you just get more and more each time. By the time you get to the last book, it's like over 10.
Well, how many?
Whoa.
Well, I mean,
different POVs.
when you read Silver Flames, there's a lot of people point of view. Because like when she did the transition from ACOTAR to the novella, the Starlight and Frost, that's when we started to see that she was doing multiple.
Multiple
and
POVs, yeah.
And then Silver Flames, there's quite a few because you have Nesta, you have Feyre, you have Rhysand, we hear their voices. Cassian. Who else do we hear from in there? I think maybe that's about all of them, but still, that's still 4. I mean, that's going from 1 to that many.
Yeah.
That's a lot of point of views.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And that's why
Be
people.
interesting to see what happens next.
I have a feeling it's going to be more than. I don't think it's going to be one point of view. It's going to be multiple, but it might not be like a ton. It might be whoever the main person is, and it's going to be their love interest, is what I think. So, but whoever the love interest is. Again, Elaine, I don't know. Is it going to be her?
So impatient.
She's so dry like toast. But then, like I said, she might get wild and crazy because we have all these theories that she has something inside her, and she might be instead of her being the hero of the book, she might be the villain of the book. So I don't know. God,
I'll take
Sarah,
anything at this point.
Sarah needs to get
Honestly.
she needs the title. She needs the color, the cover, all that. But I think we're going to get a cover soon because the artist who did all the artwork, because remember we were talking about the artwork on them, because remember we were like, does it correlate? They do, because when you look at each one of them, it does make sense for what something's going on with the book. So, and then they showed a blank picture frame hung up. So I'm assuming they did the same. They were tattoo artists. I didn't realize They weren't just like a regular, I don't want to say regular
Wow.
book.
Illustrator.
They're yeah. But yeah, they do tattoos, and they do that kind of artwork on tattoos. I seen one they did on a
cool.
woman, and it's her entire
Wow.
back. And it goes down,
Whoa.
like down her leg and stuff. And it's that kind of art. And I'm like, gosh, that's
Whoa.
beautiful. I could not do that.
That's cool. Yeah.
So I don't know. So maybe we are going to get it. And how long did we talk, Kirsty, that day when we were trying to decide on color?
The entire time it took for Jared to do the laundry because I ended up sitting in the car the whole time
Yeah, we were discussing
talking to
color
you
options.
about what fucking color the book would be.
I'm going to go with purple. I think it's going to be purple.
But I think like a dark purple.
Yeah. Maybe like a deep plum.
Oh, yeah.
Not a light purple.
No,
Deep, because I think this is going to be, it's going to go lean into darkness. That's what I think is going to happen. So maybe it's going to be a moody purple to black. Jess, what color do you think?
Cool. I feel like purple sounds great. I'm here for the mystery, darkness, something. Anything. I just want something.
Honestly, I would take one thing, the color, the name, just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe whatever the reason why they're prolonging this so long, maybe whatever the name is, it's going to give us more information than she wants to reveal. The name will be
maybe
more.
It's like really obvious or something.
Maybe.
Or maybe she just likes torturing us.
That is possible too.
Also that.
There has to be a reason why they're doing this. I don't know. I mean,
if the book gets delayed though, I'm going to crash out.
Oh my God.
I would hope not. I don't think, since she did that whole big announcing thing, but
you'd want to hope not.
I don't know. Now before we have the ACOTAR, when it comes out, ACOTAR 6, we're going to have an episode just before it comes out with our last things that we think are the possibilities. And then like after it comes out, then we're going to do an episode like a week or two later and then discuss what our thoughts are. What did we get right? What did we get wrong? And what do we think is going to happen in? Because then we have to start with what do we think is going to happen in book 7?
In the next one.
Because it'll be different thoughts that we're all going to be having. So I think that'll be super fun. Super fun.
Goodness.
All right. Yeah. Now before we get KL Hill, I do want to just mention to everybody that we do have our recipes. They will be up in our cocktail club. It's our Instagram broadcast channel, and you can get them. But we have the Deep End is the one drink, and I guess it's that, and it could be mocktail or alcohol. You could do either or. So depending on what you want, and it looks good. I don't know. You guys should try to make it. It's with what is CURACAO? What is that? What kind of
Curacao?
Curacao.
Blue.
It's like a blue liqueur.
Yeah. It's fruity.
And then it says, and then it says white rum or vodka. But it says, but you omit that if you're going to have a mocktail. You just don't put that in. Sure. I don't know. So it should be good. So that will match.
I've got tequila.
Oh yeah, you can put tequila in it.
Yeah.
I had tequila. I'm not a big drinker. You know, I will drink certain things. I like sweet, that kind of thing. I got one of those, they're like a bomb thing or something. You know what I'm talking about? They're in a round bottle. This was with tequila in it. And I drank it and I was like, I did not like it. But my husband informed me it's because that is cheap tequila. He said if it's better tequila, he said it has a better taste. But I've never, that was the only time I've ever drank tequila.
Like a buzzball?
Yes, that's what it was. I had one.
We don't have them at home. They have too much alcohol in them. Oh yeah, they're strong. They're strong. Now, now let me ask you this, since you mentioned that. Now, do you notice that there's a lot more alcohol in our stores, and you can get alcohol a whole lot more here in the United States than in Australia, or do you think it's about the same? I'd say it's about the same, but we don't sell alcohol in supermarkets.
Do you have
we have our own, next to the supermarket is the supermarket's bottle shop. We call it a bottle shop. Do you call it a bottle shop?
Nope.
A bottle shop, or What? A bottle-o. It's
Bottle-o.
really bottle-o. That's really Australian of me.
Bottle-o.
But yeah, you can't
That's
sell
fun.
it in the supermarket.
Well, see, now
Okay.
it all
It's
depends
illegal.
where you live in the United States, if you can get it
Yeah.
in a store.
Oh, interesting.
now-
Everywhere I've been, there's alcohol everywhere.
If you went to Pennsylvania, no. You would only be able to
Oh,
buy
interesting.
beer at a distributor. And you're getting 24 pack or more beer. That's how they sell it, not in smaller like 12 packs or 6 packs. 24 or more. That's the beer distributor. And then if you wanted any other type of alcohol, be it wine, bourbon, any of that kind of stuff, you go to the state-run liquor store, which is the Wine and Spirit. That's in Pennsylvania. Kentucky, you can buy beer in the stores. Like, that just amazed my mind when I moved here, because going from that extreme to this is different. But here in our county on Sunday, or the county beside us, I guess I should say, you cannot buy alcohol until I think it's like 2:00 in the afternoon on Sunday. Yeah.
Whoa.
But you can buy it any other time. It makes no sense. I don't understand. But there's counties in Kentucky that there are dry counties and you cannot buy alcohol at all.
Yeah, we have stuff
Wow.
like that at home.
It's weird.
But that's more to do with like rural communities, like quite often to do with the indigenous people
Yeah.
in
See,
the area.
Now up in Pennsylvania. Now I lived rural up there, but there wasn't a tremendous amount of people. I mean, there were people, but not like here kind of people amounts. And you would always see a million barrooms in churches. A lot of churches, a lot of barrooms.
Interesting.
So I guess that's the priority of people.
Yeah. Our drinking age is different though.
How old?
Oh.
How old can you drink?
18.
Oh. Yeah, you have to be 21 here. So that's a big interesting thing too. And speaking of that, in Kentucky, now they changed it. The carry conceal law in Kentucky. Now 18-year-olds can carry and conceal now.
That is young.
That's young. And then they wonder why people have bad things happen here in Louisville. Just a thought. Maybe that wasn't the best idea, everybody, but we'll see what happens. That could get repealed. You never know. But that's a new thing that just went into effect, I believe, July 1st.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So this has been our random weird tangent conversation. We've talked penises and all those fun things.
I feel like penises is pretty standard for us, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
well, that is
more
true.
on theme.
That is
Wait
true.
until the next episode. That's going to be penises galore. Penises and penises adjacent.
Penises adjacent. Sometimes I think, instead of having my candle here, I should have like a giant dildo or something I should have sitting here.
Yeah.
Because I always think of it's always like this
purple-
big around, like when you hear our books, it's always this much. But I mean, this isn't nearly long enough though to match our books. But but still, she couldn't get two hands around. But I always thought it was like this, like around. But Katie made the point. It's like this, but still, it's so big she couldn't put two hands around it.
Either way,
that's a lot of
still
penis.
too long.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
A lot of penises. This is what, if you come and you listen to our podcast, this is some of the fun that we have. It's always going to involve penises.
It's great.
Could also be other things too, but for right now, penises seems to be the topic of the day. So when we'll be right back, everybody, with KL Hill. Hey everyone, welcome KL Hill. How are you doing? And welcome to the podcast, lady.
Hi. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm so excited. We're already introduced. I'm just gonna break the wall, like the fourth wall. Like we're already introduced. We've already talked about penises.
Yes.
All the things.
Specifically Wicker.
Yes. Well, my question is now because what is the name of that movie again with the Wicker?
It's
is that what it is?
Called Wicker.
It's
It's just called Wicker. Mm-hmm.
So there's a Wicker man.
Amazing.
Yes.
And he has a wicker penis because he's completely made
one
of
of the
wicker.
Skarsgård men. So
even
and
better.
so someone has created this wooden wicker penis that you said has been on trailers over in Europe,
Yes.
but not here.
Ugh, they get all the good stuff over
See,
there.
we need to look this up to see what this is. I do have a lot of questions with that as well. You know, I mean, it is like splinters and that. Has it been sealed?
I feel like he's well oiled. I really feel like he's well oiled. Like, GM Fairy has a Pinocchio romance that I can't. Oh my gosh, you'd think I'd know. Like anyway, so she has that the whole wood thing like figured out. But I just really feel like that he's well oiled. Like he'd have to be. He's also looks to be, from what I've seen, very, very well oiled. If we're
very well oiled.
Listen,
I have to look this up to see.
I know.
Peter Dinklage is not. I feel like Peter Dinklage is the like person who like weaves the man. So he's like he's commissioned for his art. And I'm like, Peter Dinklage ain't gonna do nobody dirty. Are you kidding me? He's gonna absolutely, make sure that man is hung.
Yes.
The whole thing, I'll tell you, at first I thought it was fake. I'm not gonna lie, like, because I was just like, there's no way that that this is like a real thing. Like, I thought it was like a fan thing, and then to find out, like, no, that's one of the Skarsgård guys, like that, like. And then Peter Dinklage popping up, I was like, oh, this is real. This is so real. I don't even remember when it's supposed to come out because I have just been so giddy and so excited. Let's see. Wicker movie. Let's see if it. Oh, not Wicked. No. Those are not the same thing.
Now you said the trailers are, but there are trailers here, so it is going to be in our movie theaters as well.
Yes. Ours is just isn't as good as they get to see it. Oh man, it doesn't come out until October.
Oh, so it's going to be kind of
October 23rd
with wooden penises.
Wicker
penises.
With wicker penises. So it's Alexander Skarsgård is the Skarsgård guy that's doing it. And it's Olivia Colman
one.
And so I'm excited.
I love Olivia Colman.
I like there's a line in the trailer that he basically is just like, we broke the bed, I'm going to fix it. And I was like,
oh my god,
I'm so excited. Like he's not, and like he's like, so you can just tell he's so infatuated with her. Like he was he was made for her.
Literally and figuratively.
Peter Dinklage, like I said, knew what he was doing. And, like I was telling you guys, like the reactions online, Threads is showing me like the best reactions. And it's everything to me. Like, especially when I wrote like Scrub Me Daddy, like I had to sit down and I like the Sentient Object group. It's so funny. So Nicole Parker is another one that she has done like a rake. She's done a hammer.
Ooh.
She's done the
not just
the wacky inflatable like arm man guy.
Oh, yeah.
And the science that the things that we have to Google for like the science behind the peens. Like
the
peens are important
purposes. Yeah. They are.
I'm really intrigued by the inflatable man. That would be
she actually like I cannot remember who she contacted that she was just like, so there's a lot of air that's being put out through this and I need to find out like
because would it be because if there's a lot of air being put through it and how would it be into a solid state to function if it's moving like
she did her science homework for sure. So don't worry. I mean, he's wacky inflatable arm man, but like she's also done like a Furby, which is not called a Furby. It's which I always like to tell people that the sponge in Scrub Me Daddy, so there's Scrubby Dubbies, like is what they are. like their alien race are all dubbies. So they're scrubby dubbies. But I do like to make sure that everybody knows that it is a non-denominational sponge.
Okay.
Because I do not need that big, giant, smiley sponge corporation.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
After
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it hangs out with me every day while I write. Because I am working on like Scrub Me Mommy right now.
You probably should tell people also that it's under your other pen name, so that they know how to look for it.
This is Scrub Me Daddy by April Showers, which is my. I had a reader that asked me if this was my evil alter ego, and I was like, oh no. She's much nicer, not just as spicy, but much nicer than the Kale Hill.
Say if they read anything by Kale Hill, because goddamn.
I'm like, ew, that Kale Hill, gross. Like, who is? Oh my god, I heard she's a bitch. My this is not a non-denominational sponge that sits on my desk, but Scrub Me Daddy is. He's out of this world. He's out of this world.
So the sponge is an alien.
The sponge is an alien. Yes. So okay. So here's what we're gonna start light, and then we'll get darker with my works, because it's the work that the book that just came out this past week is definitely the darkest book I've ever written, and we'll get there. But so Scrub Me Daddy, so they are scrubby dubbies. So they're all dubbies. So and they are an alien race, and basically they're so they are from the planet Double-On, from the galaxy of Lufrum. So like a loofah. Like a loofah.
Okay.
There's a lot of puns in this. Like a lot of puns in this. But they have infiltrated like our TV signals, and so they present their like scrubby dubbies as a late night shopping network, so like a QVC, but it's strictly just like for like, it's kind of one of those that they've just in the middle of the night you wake up and it's oh my gosh, like
are they like the infomercial kind of thing?
It's like a full on like OxyClean infomercial.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like if QVC and like Billy Mays, there's a lot less yelling in this one than with Billy Mays. But Billy Mays, like I was like, he has like he's living on like with the late night like cleaning product stuff.
Oh my God.
Kirsty, you don't know who that is, do you?
Oh,
he was an infomercial guy.
Do you know what OxyClean is, right?
I'm not from this country, so no, I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, well, where are you from?
From Australia.
Okay.
I understand the concept of an infomercial. We have them at home.
Right. I just didn't know, like, if you guys had OxyClean. Like, it's very...
Billy Mays is a whole...
You will have to Google Billy Mays.
Yeah.
Like, rest in peace, Billy Mays. Like, for sure.
He died a number of years ago. If I remember right, he hit his head when he was coming out of the airplane or something, and it gave him I don't know, something like that.
It was a crazy like death thing where he like was not in poor health to like pass away. Yeah. He was it was he does
crazy. That stuff, and then they did the sham. Then there's the ShamWow guy, but that's another another person.
That's another one. Oh, you know the ShamWow guy
did things together.
So this is like, she's like at a table, she's talking. So like Dahlia is the female main character, and like her life is just like shitty. Like she had like her ex-boyfriend cheated on her, so then she had to move into this shitty apartment. Like she's just like trying to like get back up on her feet, and she's just, like just in a low place. And to wake up in the middle of the night, she like doesn't even remember really like ordering stuff. It shows up like the next morning, like and it's just so fun. Like, so then she unpackages it. It's in a bright pink box. It's in all of this, like the sponge, like I said, the non-denominational sponge is like in like a little sleeping bag. Like I was also trying to like pull things from, I was thinking about like when Superman, like they found him like in his capsule. He was like swaddled and like he was fully, it's kind of like that where like the Scrubby Dubby is all swaddled. And then it comes with 2 bottles of crevice cream, which is a multi-purpose.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
Yes. I want you guys to know that every detail that went into this, I sat at my kitchen table and I told my husband about it. And I was just like, you know, I was like, this is gonna be like a 10 or 15,000 word, like story, you know, less than like 50 pages or whatever. And he was just like, so what planet are they from? Where are they, like, how do they get here? Like what? And I'm just like, sir, this is supposed to be just stupid. Like it's just, and so it is a full on, it's a full on deal. Like it had its like moment in the sun. And so it actually has an audiobook deal. So I have a 3-book audiobook deal. I know. And so like it was, so it'll come out through Podium. So it will be Scrub Me Mommy, like Scrub Me Daddy. And so we'll actually get an extended Scrub Me Daddy, revised and extended, and then like Scrub Me Mommy, and then it's a 3-book deal. So Scrub Me Daddy's MF, Scrub Me Mommy is going to be FFM. Because I love a why choose situation.
Yes.
And you know, I'm like, I love a polyamorous situation. It's so just so much fun. Like, and then the last one's going to be MM. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm like very excited. So obviously there's like Savan, who is the MMC in Scrummy Daddy, which Savan is soap in French. I had a lot of Canadian readers that were like, this is amazing. Thank you for doing this. And I was like, I love a like good name, like research.
Yes.
So I'm really excited for Scrummy Mommy. I did start it, and then I just like, before like the audiobook deal kind of thing, like I know exactly how I want it. I just have to like write it. The new Wicker movie that just came out, I was like, oh, I've got a new fire under me that I'm like, I'll drink this bad boy out. Like it's gonna be so much fun. But like Savan's a virgin. All of the Scrubby Dubbies, they learn how to please humans from 90s sitcoms and porn.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah. So like
that's a good combo.
Right. And they have to take classes. Like I name a few of like the classes that they have to take. They know so many different languages because they don't know where they're going to like end up. It's like Scrummy Daddy is like a low stakes kind of thing, like, which was also like just very refreshing for me to write because I love like a high stakes situation, like a dark, you know, obviously like dark romance. But like I went full on like punny, like so silly. It's Savan experiences diner food for like the first time, like cheese fries and like he has like, it was so funny. So there was a TikTok that popped off. It was not mine. Like I'm like, it was not mine. The woman who made the TikTok, the vibes were immaculate from her. The comment section, not so much. I had to like back out slowly from the comment section. And then I found out like a few weeks later that like, I guess people were like swinging in those comment sections for me. And I was like, oh, thank you guys. Like, thank you. Like, because people were just like, ew, because I say he scrubs her inside and out. And it back on the peen thing, like,
but it matches.
His peen is ribbed for her pleasure. And it's also hot pink.
Love that.
So I'm like, you know, like you have the rib, like it's the scrubbing motion is like the pun about it, and like the good clean fun, like that kind of stuff. So like it's just it's silly, it's funny, it's silly.
It's
like
hilarious.
Like it literally, like I was giggling when I was writing it the whole time, like trying to like come up with these silly like classes that they took. And so like their biggest fear is being returned. Like that's their biggest fear, because so like they have like an overlord that is over the entire planet, and the overlord is like the one that like says like they're ready to go, they're ready to be like shipped out and sent, so it's like they want to make sure they make the overlord proud. There are obviously other W's on the earth, like and so they like try to like, the overlord doesn't really want them all to like congregate together, because like obviously I do throw in where it's like humans don't know how to handle those that don't look or act like them, like kind of thing. So like in this one, like there will be like the few W's like do kind of get to kind of have that like found family by the end of book 3 kind of thing, where it's like they're like their own little but yeah, their biggest fear is being returned, because they don't know what happens to them if like something goes wrong with like their human, like, and those are called their handlers, because get it, your sponge is in your hand.
In your hand.
I had somebody that got upset about that, and I was like, they were like,
What?
oh, so they're like trying to make it into something like abusive.
There's always going to be weird people out there.
It was so weird. It was such a weird message, and I literally sent a picture of myself holding this sponge, and I was like, because the sponge is in their hands. They're handling the sponge. Like,
oh my God.
And a whole like sponge planet isn't going to know any other thing than to be handled.
Yeah.
So I was like, also like God. To be handled, like,
sounds great to me.
Now that is the only one that you have under that pen name, correct? Yes.
So so the Scrub Me Daddy like trilogy will all be under April Showers. And then I was part of a shared world where so it's the WLN 269 world. So it's women like to 269. And it's a shared world with like quite a few like sentient objects authors, and then just like some alien romance authors. But the premise is that this galaxy far away had a big war, and there's like 50,000 aliens, men, and only like 1,000 like females, like of all these different alien races. And then they are like they all have to live on the same planet now with like their own different like little like stations and stuff. And so then each of us came up with our own alien race. And then they contacted where it was like women from Earth were like absolutely wanting like alien boyfriends and like husbands and to leave Earth. And so that one is called Tangled in His Tides. And like I said, it's part of like a multi-book shared world series. And he's inspired by Shape of Water. So his name's Renvek.
So good.
So he is an Opa Cummins, which is like it's like scientific for like oh my gosh, I think I was looking up like salamanders or something. Like so it's like so like I was like looking up like just like different like lizards and like
Jess knows lizards.
Yeah, so I was like, it was like lizards, like frogs, like all that stuff. Because I was just like, okay, like, and then he has a tentacle peen,
Nice.
and so the whole like I went to Threads, and of course I was like, hi everyone, hello, I need help because, he's also a virgin, and because there's not like a war was happening, he was like, I don't have time for this. There's also like not that many women, like you know what I mean, like
Sure.
So he has a tentacle peen, and I was like, okay, so I don't want this to be like a nodding like situation, but yet I want it to be like a nodding situation, but I don't want to call it nodding. So I was like, what would you guys call if like like a tentacle And I'm pretty sure that it was Santana Knox that was just like, oh, it's cupping because he's, and I was like, yes. So yes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes,
So cupping happens. Yeah, I mean that tentacle was like stuck in there. Okay.
Interesting.
suction cup.
So yeah, so
Shriek.
like, and it's light. There's like not, it wasn't supposed to be like a big stakes, situation.
Yeah.
Like the war had already happened. Like, so this was like post like apocalyptic war for this alien race. And I'm hoping that we do a season 2. I already have like ideas for it. Yeah, so I mean, like April Showers is gonna have like a few more things, because she's my lighter persona. Like, she's just a nice, lady.
Well, now,
and-
but now explain though that there's someone out there in person or trying to tag you
Yes.
so people
So-
understand.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So when you go and on Amazon and you look up April Showers, there are currently only 2 books that I have written, and it is Scrub Me Daddy and Tangled in His Tides. And then, like, my covers are very obviously like fun and pink, or like they, coordinate with the shared world. There is an AI author that is also, I guess, pinning under April Showers. That is not me. Their covers are blatantly AI, and they have cranked out books like within like days of each other. So they're
Yeah.
they're very short. They're like because of course I've I've done my research, and then I had to turn all of that stuff into Amazon and be like, ew, get this off my page. Like Amazon just automatically is attaching it because their name is
The
April
same name.
Showers. Yeah. Which again, I found out has happened to quite a few of my colleagues as well. It's just upsetting because I'm like, I don't want to be associated with an AI author whatsoever. I am like vehemently against AI, everything about it. Like, go all like 39.5-foot pole. I'm not going to touch it like the Grinch kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so if you do see it on there, I'm not really sure. This sounds bad, but I'm like, I'm not really sure if there's a way to report it for like if a reader reports it, but I'm like, that is not me. I'm trying to take the steps with Amazon, but we all know how that can be,
works.
even when you're trying to like return a good, like how hard that can be, like trying to keep my name clear. And like they only had 1 book out at one point, and so then I reported it. It was gone for like a day, and then now it's all back. So please ignore those. Don't give those any time or attention. But you definitely want to read about Savon and Renbeck. Like,
Yes.
you're going to know, like, and I am very excited. So Scrub Me Mommy is, like I said, in the works for the Scrubby W universe. I'm sure, I feel like Podium is probably like, hello, hi, you want to send us that? But I am so excited because the audiobook narrators, I think, are going to do an incredible job, like bringing Savon and Dahlia to life. Savon gives like Sheldon Cooper vibes a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah. So, because I mean, he only knows from sitcoms, and yeah, so he does not understand. He's only ever eaten like freeze dried like space food. So like cheese fries are like his everything. Yeah, if you just need like a nice palate cleanser that's still like spicy, because believe me, the man knows how to eat, okay, and not just cheese fries.
Immediately, yes.
Yeah. And crevice
yes.
cream is really funny. Crevice cream is it's a vanilla scented multi-purpose quote unquote cleaner. It is a it's an aphrodisiac for humans. And then it is edible. It is, the whole thing is like it will clean all of those like hard to reach places, all those crevices. Yes. So it's vanilla. There was somebody that tried to say that it was lemon, and I was like, which is so funny to me. So that I was like, oh my gosh, should I say that it smelled like or tasted like a lemon something at one point? And it's just so funny to me. I went and like looked up the word lemon in the manuscript because I was like, maybe I like wanted it to be lemon at first, and then I changed it because that almost felt like too pine solly, which is funny now that like if Vera and I do a pine sol thing, and not a single time is lemon mentioned in there, so it's vanilla.
It's vanilla.
It's vanilla. You guys were like, what is that? The Mandela effect?
I mean,
they were like Mandela-ing like the lemon scent in there.
There's a lot of weird Mandela effects going on. But now, so that's your lighter side.
That's my lighter side. She's fun. Now, we love her. She's the nice sister.
And now you just had a new book that just came out here on Tuesday. Don't hold your breath.
Don't hold your breath. So now
this is darker.
This is so much darker. So Don't Hold Your Breath is a dark swimming romance. So like, and it's not like light on the swimming. Like, so I was a competitive swimmer from age 5 until I was 18, and then I got back into it for like the United States has adult master swimming, and so then I got back into it, master swimming, and then COVID hit, and I'm also like a high school swim coach. Like, I've been a club coach. I've been like, swimming is my whole life. Like, I love swimming. The fact that I waited to like write this for now, but it is very dark. So like, you know, you always have like, oh, the cute, spicy sports romances. Yeah, no, this is not an April Showers book. This is a Kale Hill book. So it is ex-step siblings. It is blackmail contract. He like forces his ex-stepsister to sign this blackmail contract because she has a secret. He knows all about her secret. And so Hal and Lainey are the main characters. Hal is very dark, very possessive, very much like a tormentor of his stepsister. See what I mean? I'm like, Savan is so sweet. He loves Dahlia. He'll do anything for her. And then I'm like, Hal loves control. My debut series that so the first 2 books are currently out. So it's Coded in Control and Chained to Control, which is MMF dark romances. The world is dark. And I think that that's where a couple like readers have had issues where like the 2 MMCs in that series, Tony and Devin, are dark characters, but they're not dark to the FMC Lena. Like they are like touch her and die, which I mean Hal is like that too, but like they are very much like they're not pushing major boundaries. Like they're like lifting her up kind of thing.
Okay.
Like they're figuring them, like they've had a long history, like the 2 MMCs, and so they're trying to work through that. She comes in, like it is very much like figuring themselves out. They're all like in love, and like you can tell. And Hal starts out not like that.
Okay.
Hal is almost like a pitch black MMC.
Okay.
Like not quite, because he does like obviously have an interest in his sister or stepsister. Like, you know, which like when you get into it, you'll like see it. I love like some people have sent me messages and they're like, so I really started out hating Hal. They were like, I was so pissed. There's also a secret love triangle in this.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? Like Lainey's just a little like, we don't slut shame around here. Okay. No. Like we don't, we love it. And they, I just have to show you like look how cute they are. Like,
yeah,
we're like, really they're so cute. And
I like the one at the end of the book.
Oh yes,
the picture at the end.
Do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
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 I know.
I finished it yesterday and I turned the page and I was like, oh, hello.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So you know exactly what, Kirsty, what I'm talking about with Hal.
I know what you're talking about.
But oh my gosh, I love to like put art in the books because I'm just like,
I love it. Yeah, I love art in books.
Regular editions deserve art in there just as much. Like, there's even art in Scrub Me Daddy too in this edition. Like,
Hey.
Wow.
He's just a big like himbo sponge man, and we love him.
Love it.
But yes, so Don't Hold Your Breath is the first book in the interconnected standalone series. So you get your HEA at the end of Don't Hold Your Breath.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
How many do you think it's going to be?
How many books? 3 for the main series, and I may or may not have just plotted a novella at like 1:30 in the morning.
Nice.
Okay.
Like woke up
when the
and was
best
like,
stuff happens, right?
Pardon?
I said that's when the best stuff happens.
Oh my God, yes. My notes app, you don't even want to see what's in there. Ew. There's some weird stuff from 1:30 to 3 in the morning. But I am over halfway through book 2 for the Glow Cove series.
Is it MM?
Yes, it is. Okay. It book 1. So I want to make sure that people understand that it is an interconnected standalone series. So like this book is Hal and Lainey's book. You're gonna get your HEA. However, it's kind of in like the Rena Kent-verse, like the Rena-verse
exactly
where like you want to start out with with like the first one.
Yeah.
Book 3 will. So book 2 will start off like timeline wise, like immediately after the last like chapter of this book.
So you're not gonna overlap.
We'll have like I love a flashback, so we'll have
good.
We'll have flashbacks. So we'll like, and then you'll like. That's why I'm like, it'll be important to read this one first. But I'm very excited that yes, it is MM, and yes, there are like hints about the MM. I've had people in my DMs that they're just like, when is this coming out? And so this series, so I've been working to have each book come out. Next year will probably be like a June release. That's another reason why I'm like, I need a novella in there. Because then in June my plan is for the third book to come out June of 2028, which again, this might change. Because I just can't help myself. But, and by change, I mean sooner. Like it might be sooner. But the plan is, so like Don't Hold Your Breath just came out. Book 2 come out June of next year. Book 3 come out June of the following year because that is the Olympic year.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So that is 2028 Olympics. And so the Olympic trials for swimming are typically like the second week of June, like around like the 15th and stuff. So, and that will actually be held in Indianapolis, Indiana. So
nice.
Like my backyard.
Wow.
So the epilogue does take place in Indianapolis. So that's where like the time jump will go to Olympic trials for 2028. And my plan is to have the series like out because we're going to go to trials. My husband and I will definitely go to trials. Like the swimming world in Indiana is actually one of the top swimming states in the United States. So the natatorium, the IU natatorium in Indianapolis is the fastest pool in the nation. It is considered like at one point in time was the fastest pool. If it's not still, it's like top 5. So they'll actually build which they'll do a lot of like training and in between on those days, like the nat will be open, but they'll have the trials in like the Colts football stadium.
Nice.
So yeah,
that's
they'll
neat.
build out a pool and stuff. But I'm very excited. So I'm like, I want the series done before trials. And then, I've got some novella ideas to like fill the void. Because it's not just pool swimming, there's open water swimming. Like, I will tell you guys, I don't know anything about diving, so you're not gonna get a diver out of me. Like,
Correct.
I know nothing. Nothing.
Oh, okay.
There are 10s for me, always. Like,
Okay.
Same. Jessica's like, good to know. I'm like, I don't know anything about diving.
Me neither.
Now, both you girls, both of you had questions for her.
Oh,
yes?
Give me all the questions. Let's go.
Yeah. Jess, do you want to go first?
Yeah. Okay. So my first one was what inspired the book, but it seems like you kind of went over like that you love to swim and it's a part of you, and so I feel like that one was pretty much answered.
Yep.
Let me see. Okay, and then my next question was, and you don't necessarily have to have an exact answer for this, but do you have a favorite like genre that you write, or does that change, or do you love them all equally?
Oh man. I love so writing like Scrub Me Daddy has been just like very fun, and I do really like like I enjoy writing that, but truly I love the darker elements within like dark romance genre.
Okay.
I'm not a horror girly. Like I don't which is so funny because like I've had people that are like, what do you mean you write this dark stuff? You don't, and I'm like, I don't watch horror movies. I don't watch but I like I was a big crime junkie, like podcast listener. So I'm like, I like the like crime side of things. I like the mystery aspect of it. But I love the darker worlds. And so I think like being able to write the dark, like Hal as like a very dark character, I kind of had to explore that a little bit more for myself. Because I actually wrote him meaner the first time around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I wrote him. Kirsty's like, whoa. And I'm like, I actually, because I was like, oh, I think I really want to try to explore a pitch black MMC. And so I was doing a lot of like research for that. And the more I looked into it, the more I was just like, I want Hal to be dark, so that's why I'm like, he's morally dark gray. But Hal would still choose Lainey over the world, like, and over himself, where like pitch black characters typically like don't. It's like, and Hal definitely would. So I'm like, I was like, oh no, he can't be that awful. Like, so yeah, I do like to typically say the darker the better, but and I mean, I have no, like, I say I have no triggers. I like to read the darker stuff, but as far as like for my writing, I'm like, no, he's still gonna like fall to his knees for.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, Kirsty, do you have questions?
I do. I have two as well.
Okay.
So my first one is, I would rate it like a 4 chili peppers out of 5. Would you agree with a 4 chili peppers out of 5?
I think like if I see it less than 4 chili peppers, I'm kind of like,
yeah, agree.
Like, yes, like what? I'm like, what are you guys reading? Like, what are you guys reading? That's 5.
Yeah.
It's like it, and but I think I would agree because I do talk about like the swimming world and there is like the found family aspect in it. Like there are, I think I did like, I will tell you guys, I did have a few more scenes, but I like pulled those out because I was like, there's stuff's getting a little crazy in here. Like I was like, there is a plot. Like smut can be the plot, but I was like, there's another plot besides the smut in this book. But no, I think I do agree with the 4 chili peppers, because I will also tell all of the readers that while Hal will do a lot of things, it's about 75% in before they do the thing. So we do still have like the slow burn aspect of it, where I do think like that's where we lose that 5th chili pepper. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Like,
I can totally
there
be
is
worth
a
it.
lot. Rebecca, I can see Rebecca's losing it. There's a lot of other.
Listen.
There's a lot of other. Do not worry.
He's holding back on that, but nothing else. The man knows how to use his mouth too. So let me just tell you that. Yeah.
He is a very
just because like, yay!
Approved.
Yeah, don't worry. When she says 4 chili pepper, like I mean it. Like there was a few times in it that I was like, is this too much? Like
never.
It's never too much.
It's never too much.
Like no. Toys are friends. Yeah. Toys are friends. Like, I mean, okay, Rebecca, let me tell you, the man breaks into her apartment and like ties her up in her sleep. Like, he also has a cuck chair that he like watches her. Like, yeah.
Wow, I'm like a few chapters in. I'm so excited. I'm ready.
I don't want to give a lot away, but I'm like, don't worry. I put out the 75% thing on Threads the other day. Because there was like that whole, of course, there's always a controversy on Threads, but I think it was something, I mean, my gosh, but I think it was something about the like OP was like just fully shitting all over like smut in general, and basically just bad mouthing like what would be their colleagues, like. And so it didn't sit right with me, because I was like, because then they were just like, well, you know, slow burn and this, and like they were just basically everything they had to say was just negative, and it just pissed me off. Because I was like, no, my friends, like they write beautiful things and they have amazing works, and whether it's fast, whether it's slow, whether like, you know, whatever. And so I was just like, hey, just so everybody knows, like, if you're waiting for that moment, it's 75% in. And like, I mean, I was just like, you know, what if I said that they didn't actually do it until it was 75% in? And like, oh my gosh, I had somebody that commented and was like, I'm 55% in. What do you mean I have to do another 20%? But they were just like, I just want you to know, Kale, like he's still doing okay. I was like, good. Don't worry. Yeah. There's a lot of shenanigans that he puts her through.
I want to say 5% of the way in and something happens.
Yes.
And I was like, great, here we go. And then it didn't happen for so long. And I was like, girl.
It's like,
I am waiting.
I can't even figure, like, I'm trying to actually like figure out how to like describe it in a way that is like appropriate, because yes, it's a slow burn, but it's also like, there's
a lot going on.
Like they're fighting fire with fire kind of thing, but it's like things are just hot from the get-go, but then they get hotter. So it's like, I almost feel like slow burn is not an appropriate term for it. But as far as like, if people are counting how many times the peen is, you know, infiltrating, like I'm like, it's a slow burn. There's a beach scene. There's actually like 2 beach scenes. What if I told you guys there's like a hot dog eating contest, but it's his hot dog?
Oh, yes. That sounds great.
I mean, right, Kirsty?
Great.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I right to say that? I'm like, I wrote it, but I don't remember anything that's in it. Like, that's the thing. Like, people are like, tell us about your book. And I'm like, I just hold it up. Like, I'm like, I read you the synopsis on the back.
Yeah.
So anyways, I hope that Kirsty, I just hope you liked it. That's
I did. I enjoyed myself. Don't you worry.
on camera, she's like, her eyes are big. Like, yeah, it was great. Like,
I had a great time. I'm not going to lie to you. I had a
good.
fantastic.
That is true. You did tell me that.
Yes. My first question kind of has another question attached to it, which is, do you think that the other two books, 3 if you include the novella, will stay the same in terms of chili peppers?
yes.
Or more?
Oh. She's like, book 2. Can we get more? So,
I think if it's who I think it is, which I think it is. Wow, great English, Kirsty. I think they deserve the time and space to explore.
the time and space. Yes, they get their time and their space to explore. There is, for book 2, there's a lot of like yearning.
From both?
From more so from one than the other.
Interesting.
But that does not mean that there isn't still like a kindling flame that happens that might lead to actions that are like spicy, that I think you're gonna
Great.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of just for you guys to know, in Don't Hold Your Breath, there's a lot of sneaking around that does happen between a lot of characters, but like not between the characters, if that makes sense. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So like the teammates and stuff, like there's some stuff going on that people like get caught and they're like, it's like that like Spider-Man standoff a few times.
Yeah.
They're like, are you and so it's a very nice setup in Don't Hold Your Breath for book 2. But yes, so there's going to be some yearning, but that doesn't mean that there's not going to be some actions happening there. Because like one character does another character really, really dirty. Like early on, it's like it's not good. It's a big betrayal kind of thing. Like, and so that's kind of been like fun to explore that in the way of, because it becomes like a 2-year time jump from when the betrayal happens. It's like, this is their like junior year of college, and at that, between the two who it happens in book 2, it's their freshman year. So like, so there's a lot of time in between there. We're gonna have some flashbacks, we're gonna see some stuff. There's also like another baddie that's in there. Like, yeah. So that's like, and I will say, which of course I'm like, I feel like sometimes I don't really know how to gauge darkness, that I'm just like, I don't think it's going to be as dark as Don't Hold Your Breath, and I'll probably be very wrong. So we're just, because honestly, there was a few times for Don't Hold Your Breath, I was literally asking like my alpha readers, I was like, is this dark enough? And they were like, KL, are you kidding? Like, and I was like, well, I don't know. I just want to make sure that like I'm hitting the marks and they're.
Do you have any more questions there, Kirsty?
One more question.
Let me hear it. I'm excited.
The most
I love
important
Kirsty's questions.
We have I'm going to call it a mystery POV in this book. Yeah. What made you think of that? I was very proud of myself. I clocked it. I picked it up at 54%.
Yes.
Very
Good
proud
job.
of myself figuring that out, because I can never. I'm the worst. Anyway, what made you come up with that idea, I suppose, like bringing it in as a POV rather than something else? Do you know what I'm asking?
Yes. Okay, so in Don't Hold Your Breath, it is considered multi-POV. So it's not just Hal and Lainey. There is a third POV in the book. I actually wrote, the first draft didn't have that POV in it. But it was like, as I was writing it, I was taking a lot of notes from like the notes, the text messages, like the unknowns, like I was just like taking more notes, and there was a part of me that felt like there's a whole element to this that is missing, that I felt like would add depth. Water, like, oh my God, would add depth to the story. That it just wasn't, I mean, it was there. You know, my alphas were very much into it whenever it was, you know, you're getting these unknown text messages, you're getting notes, you're getting these things that it makes you like scratch your head a little bit. You get the flashbacks from like whenever Hal and Lainey lived under the same roof. Like you get all of those things. But then as I was going through and doing self edits, there was just a part of me that I think the thriller mystery part of me was like, there needs to be more. There needs to be. So then obviously the mystery and stuff already existed, but to have the idea that you get inside of basically like a psychopath's head, and to see things happening through that lens and leading you to wonder, who is it?
Yeah.
Who is this? Because there is a stalker in the book that, and I just felt like that POV, like, well, because like you said, you clocked it like about halfway. And it wasn't really about there at the beginning, because you do actually get this POV like pretty early on.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it's like, that's where I was like, I'm having fun. Like, who is it kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then we introduce even more characters. You get to know more of the teammates. You get to know, and so then it kind of leaves you scratching your head. And I wanted it to kind of break up the intensity of, well, adding another layer of intensity, but like breaking up the intensity between Hal and Lainey that is like happening through, that's like a roaring thunder. And it was also just really fun for me to write because, as like I told you guys, I love a true crime situation. So to have, I love in a true crime documentary when they actually like they like flip the script on you like halfway through. And so that was kind of what I wanted to try and add that element in. I've had people that like, Kirsty, where you're like, I clocked it about halfway. I had somebody that sent me a DM the other day that they were like, I did not catch this until the very end. And so then those are the ones that I'm like, yay! So the first, like I said, the first full draft didn't even have that, but then I just kept looking at all of my notes just to make sure that, I wasn't being redundant with things being sent or like notes or whatever. Then I'm like, we're just gonna add this other one in, and we'll just see how it goes. Like my editor may hate it, and we'll cut it, and they ate it up. So it's actually my favorite part.
Honestly, I think me too. It hooked me for sure. Like every time I got to one, I was like, because you could tell then that almost you got this, and then something different was going to happen because you were getting that different point of view, right? Which was really good. I loved the idea of being able to figure out who it was, which, like I said, I normally suck at. So that was great to figure out who it was. But also just the seeing it at the end when it all clicks together is so satisfying. I can imagine as a writer that would be insanely satisfying. But like when they explain everything, it just fits together so perfectly, and it's just you know, makes you
Oh
feel
no,
so.
and I love the unreliable narrator
Oh, I
situation.
love an unreliable
Yeah.
narrator.
So you get that. You
Yeah.
get an unreliable narrator, and then you get this mystery POV. And then one of my favorite things in like a thriller, mystery, like whatever, is when the audience or the reader knows
Yeah.
and the like MCs don't.
Yeah.
They don't know.
And
Yeah.
so it's
No,
like in a horror movie, which like I don't watch, like I said, I don't watch, but obviously I'm well aware of like in the horror movie when you're like, don't go in there. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
there's and I wanted that vibe in
Yeah.
the book of, oh my gosh, don't do that. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Stay away from that. Like, that's where I was like, even if someone figures it out early on, then you get the, oh my gosh, don't like
that aspect of it. Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
you're like pressed against the TV screen. Like,
Yeah,
no!
like-
It's like the Michael Scott, like, no, like that's
100%.
oh my gosh. So it's, I'm
But I
just,
think
Michael
I'm so
Scott.
happy you had fun with it. I'm so
Yeah.
like, that's the part that brings me the most joy. I'm like, I just
Yeah,
want, I want you to have fun while you're in there. Like,
Yeah.
Hal's being heinous and you're like, woo!
Yeah.
I think
And I
one of the
can't
other
wait.
ones,
Struggled to, before I figured it out, I really struggled to pick.
mm-hmm.
And then, but I really liked that aspect as well at the beginning.
I wanted it to be, you know, like I said, like a who is it?
Yeah.
And then, you know, that person that didn't figure it out, which also just brought me so much joy. I was just so giddy where I was like, did I do that good of a job? Like, you know, you like reach over, pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, which writing it in a way where it could go either way. And then you're still on a ride because you don't know.
You don't know.
Like you don't know who it is. And then if you think you know, like I had people that were like, oh, I forget like what percentage that they were in. And I was like, I think it's this person. And I'm just like, you know, you just send the smirking emoji or like the eyeball emoji. And so it's as the author, like it's fun for me because whether you figure it out from page 1 or you figure it out, you know, page 500, like you're still going to be on a journey of who is it or don't go in there. Like,
yeah, I love that.
100%.
So, yay, I'm so happy. And then, you know, Jessica, you're not, if you're,
I'm like, what? I wonder
You're
when
like,
I'm
what
going
is
to, am I
this?
going to guess it? Am I not going to guess it? I
you're
don't know.
sweating
We'll see.
now.
We'll
You're
see.
like,
I'm just like, why do I have responsibilities today?
you're like, ew,
Like,
adult stuff.
Dang
Yeah.
it.
Yes, Sarah and I will end up texting later.
Yeah.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
did it for Evelyn Ash as well. Because
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Listen, I want you guys to know, and I want everyone to know, I love a live reaction from a reader.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I eat it up. Like people messaging me, even if I'm just replying back emojis, I'm sitting over here just absolutely giddy. I'm like maniacally, I'm Louise Belcher laughing at everybody, like telling my husband all about, I'm like, Mr. Hill, guess what? Like, like, it's so much fun. So if you want to slide into my DMs, always feel free to slide into my DMs. Because I love it. Oh, just, you know what? I've had some DMs that have come through for Don't Hold Your Breath from ARC readers that have absolutely just turned my entire day around. Like, even if they're just actively reading or they just finished, like I truly, I'm not very good about complimenting myself. I really do feel like it's the best thing I've written so far. And I love the world. I'm very excited to get back to it because I tried really hard to balance the like sunny South Florida, you know, beach vibes to like, there's a stalker. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait.
So yay!
But I have to tell you, girls, this has been super fun today. Now,
Yes.
I have to ask you, Kale. Now, where is it? Do you prefer people to want to order your book from? Where do people? Do you have a website that you prefer, like through your own website, or do you prefer Amazon, that kind of thing? Or do you have a specific bookstore like you like people to order for them, like small business kind of thing? Give us all the information, ma'am.
Sorry, there's a fly. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm like, my author website is klhillauthor.com. And you can go on there, and I have all of my books that are published out, where you can go to purchase. I just finished a pre-order campaign with multiple bookstores for the release of Don't Hold Your Breath. And so like currently those are being like stocked out. I will tell you guys the best way to like purchase that is truly the most beneficial for an author is through Amazon, as much as I hate saying it. But you can always find all of my books on Amazon, and I will have a list on my website always of where it is stocked at. A Novel Romance in Louisville is considered my like home romance bookstore. I will go down and sign. And so if you ever want like personalized signed stuff, you can typically for ordering through A Novel Romance in Louisville. My website will always have, I keep that very up to date. So it is truly the best place to go. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's klhill_author. And that is you can find the April Showers Instagram. My Kale Hill threads they locked me up. But my April Showers threads is where I live on Threads. So if you ever need me, you can find me on Threads.
But now I will make sure when this episode comes out, I will have it on our link tree. I'll link your author website, and I think what I'll do too is also I'll drop a link for the Novel Romance here in Louisville, because it's actually not very far from you. It's probably about 10 miles from here, from where my house is. So I live because I used to live in J-Town, so it's really that's where we lived before we moved to where we're at now. But we're just outside of Louisville now. We're just a little further out now. But I will make sure to do all the links and all that stuff. But thank you so much, though. This has been super fun, and I think all of us have had fun. And also talking about many penises, you know.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Many a peen.
Now, I'm going to ask you this one question before we go. Now, when you consider, I'm going to get my candle out. Now, when they say her two hands couldn't go around it, now, is it the two hands together, or do you take it as this because of the length? Is it the girth or the length?
Oh,
I'm hitting things here.
Oh, that's a great question. I think I always envision like a soda can situation.
Yeah,
there's no way.
But I do like the like.
I can get both my hands around a can.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
you like how
maybe
I'm just staring
stacking
at my hands now? I'm like,
it's just
this will be me, right? This will be me.
Like
here, I'm like,
there's no way. There's no way.
It's not going anywhere.
No.
So as a monster romance girly, like. I do think about this a lot, but I didn't think about stackability of your hands.
Stackability.
Surely it's
gotta be
when they take two, because I always say her hands could barely make it around, like she could hardly hold on to it. So I mean, when you're thinking that, you're thinking it's two hands together, but that would be a lot coming at you, but either way, it's a lot. But I'm gonna go. I think I might be going with it. It's hand on top of hand. It's the length.
That's still quite long.
That's what's it's coming at you.
Which is so funny. I try really hard. I'll say like large. You know, the POV will say, "Oh, like that's large," or because I like the idea of leaving it up to the reader's imagination about what large is for you. Like
that's great. That is great. Yeah.
I do like to do that. That sense of imagination of, okay, there's this like, okay, so I'll use my alien Renvek, who is like, he's like 7 foot tall, like, you know, he has a tentacle peen. It's large, you know, so it's cupped inside of there. It's not leaving. And so I leave that for like the reader to decide.
Yeah.
Which way the hands
Which way the hands go.
But I think I'm gonna have
Like
to stick with like the stackable, because like
Yeah.
that's a lot.
That's a
Yeah.
lot. See, everyone, this is why you have to go out on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Podcasts and subscribe to us. So you can never miss any of these fun penis moments with us.
I'm like, I just realized
this is what it is.
The one thing that I was like, oh wait, I want to slip this in, and then you ask me about the penis. I'm like, now I don't feel like it's the right time for like a mental health conversation. Which maybe it is the right time for a mental health conversation. No, one of the things I literally have notes that I was like, oh, don't forget. And guess what? I forgot. One of the things for Don't Hold Your Breath is that Lainey is an anxiety rep.
Mm.
Big time. Which, of course, if we're talking about big peens, like you might be really anxious about.
You might be, yes.
The peen.
Fair point. Coming at you.
But I do like, because I had somebody, Lainey's anxiety lives in her gut. And she upchucks a lot.
Okay.
A lot, girlfriend.
A lot.
Damn.
Which is very much my anxiety. So Lainey's anxiety rep, and because I had somebody that was like, this seems like a lot. And I was like, do you not have anxiety? Do you not, have you never like,
yeah.
And they're like, well, yeah, I mean, and I'm like, listen, whenever you're anxious, and I mean, it's coming up. Like, and Lainey gets in some like very stressful situations for herself.
This poor girl.
And so like, that's like her body's like fight or flight is barfing or not. So, but like, obviously I'm not graphic about like what it looks like on the ground, or, but it's just like, girls got to get it out. So I do.
Your character has that. And then if you go to ACOTAR, Feyre has, watery bowels.
Watery bowels. Yeah.
Watery bowels.
So again.
Which I don't feel like, and Kirsty, I feel like you can back me up on this. Yes, she throws up, but I don't describe her throwing up, and it's more of just like you're going in her mind of the feeling. Like, I'm not like, that's her watery vomit. Like that's. I don't know. I'm trying to do the watery bowels thing, and I'm not.
Yeah.
But yes,
Feyre had a lot of watery bowel moments.
You did.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they will continue.
I'm like, so clearly that lives in her gut too, just the other way.
The other way
to Lainey.
Yeah.
But no, that was I was like, oh, you got to make sure you talk about mental health in here, KL, and what better time to talk about it than after which way the peen goes. So
which way the peen goes.
Yep.
But no, this has been an absolute blast.
This has been super fun.
You
and
guys
I thank you
incredible.
For coming. Well, I thank you. Thank you for coming to visit us and talk with us. And again, everybody, please, if you are enjoying our little episodes not here, please go out on YouTube. We are chasing our 100 subscribers. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that's our first goal. And if you are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that good stuff, please follow us too. But thank you, KL. Thank you for visiting us. Good night.
Thank you, guys.